lights get really bright for a lot of people, so nothing is a guarantee today.
That's why we love watching this game, and when we come back...
It's 6 a.m. and it is time to get this party started. I got my G&G cactus hat. I'm so excited to wear. Brand new RD cactus shirt. Check it out. So cute. So cute. I got my brand new RD trouser pants. Super excited about that too. Flinny is in her kennel and she's really upset that she doesn't get to go to the American. She doesn't understand why. Isn't that pathetic? Oh God. So I'm headed to go get camera ready in 3, 2, 1. Nope, I don't have credentials. I got nothing. You got anything? Okay, well, let's try to get in. Thank y'all. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah.
I'm out on that.
I'm super professional. First of all, this is Haley Kinsel, duh.
Howdy.
Second, like, do I look like an Amazonian woman? Like, I could put you in my pocket.
I think I look like a normal-sized human.
So I'm just extra big. I'm just, like...
How do you grow? How does that work?
I didn't even drink milk. And look.
Man, I tried.
Okay, so way back in the day, I want to say it was like 2013, I was called unprofessional for wearing tennis shoes to the practice. I'm just saying. I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying, what are those? Look, I even wore boots today, and that's like, I wore Chucks last night. I'm not. I'm an equine engineer.
Oh.
I feel like I should wear Nike Air Maxes every single day.
Right?
I know. Okay, we're going to get into this interview. Congrats to this chick for winning San Antonio. High five.
Appreciate it.
I'm proud of you.
Congratulations on your win last night in San Antonio.
Thank you.
You're a rock star right now. This is so cool.
It's been really fun for me too.
How about that arena record too? What was more fun, the championship or the arena record?
Both equally special. Totally different though. The arena record was exhilarating and something I never thought I'd do, but I guess same for winning the rodeo, and don't expect that to happen, but I was thrilled.
I mean, an arena record is just so cool for the resume and to kind of say, I wish it paid more, you know, if there was an arena record bonus.
Or like a buckle or something.
That would be amazing. So a lot of people don't understand exactly how the rodeo road works. If you were up at San Antonio last night, and then you need to do practice here this morning, what does that mean for your schedule?
That means no sleeping whatsoever. We left there after the perf and drove to a friend's place at Waco and stayed for a few hours, let the horses rest, and got up at 4 and got here. So we were here about 6:15, saddled, and came down for practice and kept it light. They were a little tired, just as we were, but everybody was good, and I'm always glad to get in the arena. So we'll do anything just to get in here and work.
I think it's astounding that people don't really understand how much time you put in on the rodeo road and how much time is behind the wheel. I calculated that typical contestants drive about 95,000 miles a year. Would you say that's pretty accurate?
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, there's so many hours just by yourself, so many hours of the radio or listening to books or calling all your friends just to say hi. So yeah, it's totally different than just a normal job. You do so much just plain traveling just for 15 seconds in an arena.
And you just hope it goes well.
Exactly.
So let's talk about today. I know that you're a champion here, and this has been a really, really amazing arena for you and your great horse sister. Tell me what it feels like coming back as the champion. So the first time you came here, you were an underdog. So we know it's a pros versus Joes format. Now you're coming back as a pro. The first time you came in as a Joe. What's the different feeling?
It's still exciting. It's still such a big event, and it's still the greatest horses in the world. One of the toughest barrel races I think you'll ever see is about to happen today, and I get to be a part of it. And I got to say that last year too, so it's thrilling from both sides. In some ways, my life has flipped totally in a year, so it's been a little weird. Now people will know who we are when they announce our name today, so that'll be exciting. But I'm just excited to run in such a cool race.
After you won this rodeo, how did life change specifically for you and your family?
Well, my phone fried that day, and I had a test the next day I had to study for, so that was a little hard. But it sped up everything. It launched my rodeo career completely and gave me confidence in my horse, and has just opened a lot of doors for my family and I. So it's been wonderful. It's been a whirlwind of a year.
It's been incredible to watch. When you decided to go to a qualifier for the American last year, did you write down winning the American as a specific goal? Or when you're planning out your year, how do you think about your goals in the future?
I like to do short-term goals and really focus on those short-term goals. So my goal was to season my horse a little bit, and I knew she could clock, so I thought, let's go to a qualifier, and my goal was to get qualified. And then from then on, I go to the semifinals, first round there. My goal is to make the top 30, and I squeaked in. And my goal from then on was, okay, make the top 10. And then getting here, my goal was just to make a good run and try and make the final four. And then I don't even think I set the goal to win it at the end. I think it was just make another good run and be happy with whatever the outcome is.
I absolutely love that. So if we were to interview you this time next year, looking back over the 2018 season, what would you call a success? What would be a successful year for you and sister?
A successful year for me and sister would be accomplishing the small goals that we've set, but more importantly, accomplishing the daily goal of learning something new and making our best run every chance we get. And that's not necessarily winning. That's just doing the very best we can. We can't control the clock and we can't control what other people do, but we can control doing our best. So that's what I'm going to focus on, and I think that's going to be, when I look back on this year, I hope I can say I did that.
That's amazing. I have a trick question for you.
Great.
I want to know, what is something you purchased in the last 6 months under $100 that has significantly changed either how you sleep, how you eat, how you travel? What is something that all of us could put in our pocket that has made your life better?
They don't fit in a pocket, but tennis shoes. I bought the coolest pair of tennis shoes, and I was so excited. That's one of those things, you wear your nice tennis shoes to the barn, and then they get grungy.
It's
so
over.
Yeah, you always need a new pair, and I was so excited. I got some that I love, and I've been wearing them everywhere, and I've kept them clean.
That's
So
amazing.
That's
a
my
big
favorite
goal.
thing.
That's a big goal. I like that. I love that. Well, coming into the American this year, so we know that you have incremental, small goals, and you like to implement those a little bit at a time. Is your thinking the same thing coming in here as a pro, just to get back to that top 4, or do you have other goals when you come in this arena?
Absolutely, that really hasn't changed. My horse is a little more experienced, but this is still quite an atmosphere, so my goal is to keep her calm and to execute the best run I can and to be grateful for whatever happens. I won't be mad or upset if I'm in the top 4 or not. I'm just going to be thankful to make a run here and hope it's my best run. If it's my best, I think we can make the final 4.
I do too. My question is this: long night, no sleep, and you came in here for practice. What was your warm-up routine? What gets you ready for today to kind of look around? You've already been in here, you've already had a lot of success. What are new things that you did this year that you maybe didn't do last year, or did you keep it exactly the same?
It was a bit different this year. Sister's a competitor, and she, like I said, has gained a little more experience over the past year. So I didn't worry too much about letting her feel the ground as much. Just kind of, I didn't cruise her through this year. Last year I did. I wanted her to really feel like what it was going to feel like in a run. And this year I knew, okay, she's been here. I just want her to get a little bit of the sights and sounds and stay calm and stay relaxed and know that this is the same old job she always does. Even though it's a year later and we've made a whole lot of runs since then, I wanted her to stay focused. This is just 3 barrels, just like at home.
When you talk about sister, what are your very favorite things about her? Tell us her story. You know, when did you get started? How long have you been at this? Things that you guys do together, or little quirks that she has? Because I know the really great horses have tons of quirks.
They always do. Sister's so special to us. We bought her as a 2-year-old because we owned an older half-sister to her that we just loved. And so Mom and I started her, and we took it slow. We paternied her at 5, so she's really only been running barrels a little over 2 years now. And she is the biggest heart of a horse you could find, and I think that's a quality in her that sets her apart. She may try the wrong things, but she's always going to try, and she never lacks effort in any way. And that puts her above in so many situations, whether it's the ground or the atmosphere or just being tired. Even on a day like today, I know she'll go and give me 100%. She always does. But she is a little sassy. She does things her way. It's Sister's world. I just live in it.
That's what I always say. I'm staff of BABYFLO.
Exactly.
Just staff.
Pro feeder. That's all.
Absolutely, which she'll buy you some really nice tennis shoes if you do it right. So that's really great. Tell me your favorite hobby outside of the rodeo arena. You're driving all the time. You're focused all the time. You're staff of sister. So what is it that you do to kind of get your mind off things or to keep you like really passionate about what you do inside the arena?
So my favorite thing to do just to relax and enjoy myself is just to ride, and not so much to work the barrels, just to be around my horses and to ride my horses. I love riding my colts. I like riding with my family and friends and just making that as enjoyable as possible. And other than that, I love music. I play a couple instruments, and I like reading and listening to books on the road and jamming out to whatever weird playlist I've got. So that's kind of it. I also love watching rodeo. I watch any kind of rodeo, every event, even the bull ride. And I don't know nothing about it, but I'll watch it. I love keeping up with rodeo. It's the greatest sport.
It's really cool. I mean, it's America's sport. I absolutely love it. Well, I'm so excited to watch you run today, and I think the biggest question that I get when asked about big rodeos and performances like this is, how nervous are you actually? How nervous are you really? Because we all say, oh, I'm really super nervous, or we all say like, oh, it's just another rodeo, it's just another day. How do you feel about this run?
I really have zero expectations for today. My horse has proven so much to me already, and I'm not too worried about it. So as far as nerves go, I do want to do my best. I have a strong desire to do my best, and that does create some butterflies. But I was once told it's okay to have butterflies, just get them in formation.
I absolutely love that. Thank you so much for the time that you've taken. I know you haven't slept. I am rooting for you and sister all the way. I'm going to be breaking out of my seat yelling for you when you go. So we wish you the best. So much luck today. And we can't wait to see that big giant smile after you make your run.
Thank you. Good for
luck.
having me.
Thank you.
Preliminary interviews are done. Now we are heading home. We're speed racing home in the invisible car to get to the house. I'm so excited. The house is only like 15 minutes away, so we're able to go home. I'm able to put on my sweats. I got my Chucks with my donut socks. That's when you guys see me in the interview booth, I'm gonna look real profesh from like here down, but just know this is what's going on below. Because I tried on a new pair of boots today to wear, and I'm just not gonna break in boots today. Just not gonna happen. So yeah, we're headed home. We're gonna get our Flex Pro meals. I think I'm having Bruce Lee bites or caveman casserole for lunch. I'm not really sure. He might be having some naked tacos or some Italian stallion, which is also really good. But I'll be sure and show you guys. I'm just excited for today. Like, this is such an exciting day. I love this sport, and when I commentated this 4 years ago, it was a really cool part for my career. I had failed at making it, so I was really upset and like, I don't know, brokenhearted to say the least. And when I got to commentate, I felt so alive, and I got to cheer on every person in this sport, and put aside the fact that some of us love each other, some of us don't get along, some of us have never spoken, but the fact that I love this sport and that's what brings us all together is really at the root of what we all need to think about as competitors. The rodeo world, we all try to sell it as we're all one big family and we all love each other and we're all gonna hug on each other. It's just like every other competitive sport where we're all throwing daggers at each other at every given moment. So it's really cool to have this time as a commentator in such a cool position to take a moment and just say, I love this sport. I love watching this sport. These are powerful, empowered women and men on amazing animal athletes, and I love my job today. So I hope you guys can hear my excitement when I'm commentating. I hope you guys are tuned in and love it. It's time to get my meal on. Make sure and go to flexpromeals.com. Use code Fallon at checkout to get 20% off of your first order. Oh my God, my parents are here. They've never seen the house. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Hi. Hi, I live here. Do you like it so far?
I do, yes.
Hi.
Hi, baby. Hello, Harper.
That's my Nene. That's my Nene. Yeah, hi. That's my Nene. We're gonna have to get a leash or something. Hi, Dad, I live here. What do you think?
I think it's gorgeous. It's so cute.
Thank you.
Oh my God. This is gorgeous.
You told me to stay in school, Mom.
Oh, pay paid off, didn't it, baby?
Yeah. Drink milk, stay in school, drink your protein.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, up the stairs. You're asking me if the blinds come down?
Yeah, do you have blinds? Oh my God. Are you kidding?
Oh yeah. The answer is yes. Woo!
That is
So cool, right? Jetsons. The Jetsons were my favorite cartoon growing up. I'll still binge watch Jetsons.
We don't really have to have
Curtains. The fanciest part of the house is this. I have the best that Dixie makes. No expense was spared here. That's it for the house tour. I just got done saying I had plenty of time and got mom and dad a Flex Pro meal. And the producers just texted me that I need to be back at the American right now. So we're headed back. I'm late, but I'm making it.
Hey, hey.
Coming in hot. Hi. Good.
Just so you know, guys, Fallon looks better than both of you. So
My highlight is poppin', girl.
you look
Thank
great.
you.
You look beautiful. Like, boys, take some
Like a signal.
I can come in from right here.
Good point by you, Luke. Now, there's a real family feud going on here. There's a 10-year-old barrel racer. We go from world champions and legend of the game to a barrel racer that's 10 years old going against her uncle, and she's wanting to be kind of stingy with that money if she wins it.
Well, she describes herself in one word as sassy, and I think every single person would agree that when they watch London come down the alleyway on her great horse Frenchman's Assassin, that she is sassy. She claims that she only wears red lipstick for short rounds, so we're hoping that she's busting out the big guns today. She is really, really unique. She's sassy, she's colorful, and she's already won over 40,000 on this platform, so I think she's coming in with a ton of confidence into today.
And she had a huge semifinals, finishing yesterday down at the Stockyards in Fort Worth at the old Coliseum, where she did put together a lot of money. And, you know, I think in order to be sassy, you've got to be confident, and that is amazing for a 10-year-old.
It's amazing, but the other thing is what other competitors have coming into this game is experience. Decades and decades and decades. We know our old favorites like Lisa and Louie are here. They have experience, plus last year's champion, Haley Kinsel. But this girl coming in with this much steam is amazing. However, the lights get really bright for a lot of people, so nothing is a guarantee today.
That's why we love watching this game. And when we come back, we'll have the opening ceremonies and the national anthem, as RFD TV's The American is right around the corner.
Yeah.
Until you showed up, I was winning second place.
Yeah.
Now I'm third.
The less prepared I am, the better it goes.
Okay. I'm going.
I like your buckle.
Thank you.
It matches mine.
It matches yours?
Yeah, look. Yeah.
Is it the same year?
I know. Okay, no pressure, but who's your favorite for today?
Haley Kinsley.
You got to get her name right. What is her name? They're a little excited. They said Haley Kinsel. I interviewed her, so you guys will see it if you like DVR this at home. You'll see it. So anyway, we'll root for Haley too for you. All right, bye y'all.
Thank you.
We got Flomies coming in real hot. I mean, they're coming in hot. They're coming in hot. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you really Tough Cooper's girlfriend?
Yes.
I like your hat.
Thanks.
That's really nice. How are you guys?
Good.
Look at how small the donut
You
seems.
do? Hi. Hi. Jump over here.
You're so cute.
What's up, Flomies?
You guys want to say the outro? You know what that is?
Thank you for listening to Drink Your Protein and say thank you to Jesus.
Boom! You did an amazing job. This is so cute. Thank you guys.
Before she reads the letter, tell her what the microphone's for.
Oh, is this for Stormy's wedding?
Yes.
What does it do?
We're ready.
What song should it be?
Frozen. No,
Frozen. Let it go! Let it go!
About the donut. What's special about the donut?
That's special about
This donut?
It's Daniel approved.
This is a 0-calorie donut. What's on your goal sheet? Biggest thing on your goal sheet?
To make it to the finals next year.
I love that. This would be a good one to make it to. It can be done. You can do it. You can do it. How old are you?
11.
London's 10. She's running today. So it can be done. It can be done. It was nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
How'd you make it through security?
Not very easily.
Not very easily? They said you were too ranchy.
Pretty
Too
much.
ranchy.
Way too ranchy.
Way too ranchy.
Trying to be 90 in this arena.
I know, right? At least.
At least.
Do you feel like my hat will help you be 90 today?
I don't know if the aerodynamics or if it will stay on the head.
Would you like to try it on?
I mean, we can.
Okay, here.
That actually is a good fit.
We look good. Yeah, it looks good.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
proud of you.
Thanks. I don't know if it'll take the smash down quite as good.
Right.
Or the back.
Let's not try it.
Yeah.
Well, good luck
But
today.
I like the bling.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Look. Oh, I won't pick Haley's nose, but I'm gonna pick my nose. I hate Fallon Taylor. She's like on every Shout out to the Flomy that got me cinnamon trident. If you don't shoot trident, we aren't friends.
Welcome to Cody McQueen, one of our state presidents. Taylor Anthony, a state first vice president.
This arena on Sundays is often filled by some extraordinary athletes, but none as powerful and as capable as what you're going to see today in the world's richest rodeo. And hardship.
One day rodeo of them all, and boys, fixing to get fun with Fallon. Fallon Taylor joins us here in the booth, world champion, not only in the arena, but in the booth. And let's talk about the top 10. Lisa Lockhart has done so well, one of the money-winningest cowgirls at the American in the history of 4 years here, and she's back on Louis.
Lisa is incredible, and she's so much fun to watch. There isn't an unexciting duo in this whole entire race. So as far as our first few that are going to run, it's just going to be absolutely thrilling. You've got some of the top cowgirls in the world on their best horses. So today you're going to see Ivy on J-Lo, you're going to see Tacey on Smash, you'll see Haley on Sister. It's going to be incredible. I love it when we get to run in here on this fresh ground that's absolutely perfect. It's a barrel racer's sandbox. We're going to go in there and try to fish out $1 million.
Last year's Resist All Rookie of the Year, and you really like the way she rides.
I'm obsessed with Tacey Bettis. I think that she is just so quiet and clean with the way that she uses her hands while being insanely aggressive. The second barrel was so gorgeous. She is screaming at her horse Smash, and she is flying through here. This was amazing. A 14.857.
I just got done commentating the barrel race. Now I've got to run to meet the Flomies. We're gonna do a meetup here. It's a little crazy. As you can see, somebody send Monster, send free workout. Help. Hi, I see Flomies. This is a Flomy right there. Stormy, come on, Stormy. Hey, have you guys seen Fallon Taylor? Anybody seen Fallon Taylor? Okay, come with me. Let's take some selfies. Let's cause a riot. Okay.
I'm so good. Nice to meet you.
Her name is Georgia. Georgia. I can sing that for you. Georgia. Georgia. You know the rest? I don't know the rest of it. I got Georgia. Just think about it. She's a BRC student, and this is what she said to me, and I almost started crying.
So BRC took my horse from the 40 to the 1D, and I lost over 20 pounds.
There she goes, up the stairs.
Excuse me, coming through.
This is the way to do it. I want to do my deep thoughts with Fallon Taylor right now in the middle of the rush. I remember being no one. I remember losses. I remember having no idea how I would ever get here. And a lot of people are like, man, I wish I saw you running. The honor I get to be involved in a rodeo like this, like, it's just incredible either way. How could you be upset at any opportunity you're given like this? So You may be thinking you're limited by age, finances, resources, or something else that you can't control. Just letting you know, if this ain't proof that you can go anywhere, I don't know who you're kidding, because this is it. The proof is in the pudding right here. I'm in Jerry's house in Cowboy Stadium, and they let me do some commentating, and I am so proud to be a part of this event, and I can't wait to see what you can accomplish from where you are. That's it for Deep Thoughts with Fallon Taylor.
And we go to the barrel racing. Fallon Taylor joins us once again in the barrel racing, and you've been running around up here in the booth in circles getting ready for this thing. You've been so excited.
I'm so excited. I mean, this is such an electric environment to watch people compete for $1 million. My friend Casey Field just absolutely killed it in the bareback riding. This is just so exciting. You're literally getting to watch people's lives change. And in the barrel race, we have 2 people that could take a portion of that $1 million with Ariana Flynn and Brandon Collins. And I've been watching their warm-up in the back. Tacey Bettis has been quietly aggressive. Haley Kinsel looks laser sharp focused. Ariana Flynn looks so swaggy. I mean, she is in the back just super, super confident. And then Brandon is just acting like this is another day at the office.
Okay, so it makes it hard to pick who your favorite is, doesn't it?
I'm a huge fan of Tacey Bettis, but after seeing Ariana Flynn warm up, I'm like, whoa,
Really?
this girl is ready to bring the heat. You can never count out Haley Kinsel. And Brandon is fierce. This guy can set up a barrel. He can take chances that maybe some of the other competitors can't.
So it's on. Here is Tacey Bettis, last year's Resist All Rookie of the Year in Pro Rodeo.
First barrel could not have been any better. The second barrel is absolutely perfect. She's riding to win, not to place. I am so excited to see what she runs here.
There it is, 14.848.
She has to be pleased with that, but she's not safe. So, as we know, everybody's going to take bigger chances than they probably ever did in the first round. So I'm excited to see what everybody else does.
Here's Tacey watching.
Go you, Tacey.
Wow.
Go you.
That is
I am
awesome.
so happy. This just is so amazing when you get to see a life change. She is one of our pros that came in through that format. So she wasn't a Joe, and she's going to get her portion of the pot. I'm so excited for her.
$100,000. Little disappointing Wrangler NFR. She's making up for it right now. Let's go to Amy Wilson with the very exciting champion of the American.
This was an epic day. This was absolutely amazing. So much fun. But you guys, don't forget to count your blessings, drink your protein, and say thank you to Jesus. We'll see you tomorrow.